got to take it home, get a room.
You see, Jesus said, I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the life. No man comes to the Father but by me. So see, to come to the Father, you have to come through Jesus. That's why Jesus died on the cross for you. Whoever sees this film, Jesus died on the cross for you. And if you will repent, that means to turn around. That means to believe you are a sinner. And that Jesus died on that cross and rose again from the dead. He was crucified, buried, rose again from the dead. For you, viewer, whoever you are.
That's all I got to say.
Okay, this is Frank from Pizza Go-Go, and I would like to tell you that I'm hosting the show for Pete Pugliese because he's not available today. He ate a lot of pizza last night and he couldn't digest it. But he'll be okay, and I'll be ready to talk to you and tell you about the kids in River de Pere. They're not supposed to swim in there at all. I mean, those kids, they should stay home and not take any risks, but they do, and those parents, they should take care of them, but they don't. But I hope next time we got a flood, we don't have that problem. The police probably will take care of that. And that's about it.
Well, here we are in the beautiful River de Pere, also known as the River of Despair or the Riviera of St. Louis. And there's some kids going swimming. Could you believe this? They're swimming in toilet water. This is a storage dish. If you go to the bathroom today, your water will be in the River de Pere tomorrow, if you live in the St. Louis area. Actually, this is a place for people to go that can't afford to go to Times Beach. It's a scientific fact that if you swim in the River de Pere, your offspring will become mutants. And looking at these kids, I somehow think their parents swam in the River de Pere. Well, not everybody can go to the Caribbean this year. The beautiful beaches of the River de Pere. We're here at the River de Pere Bridge, and I don't know what's going on here, but they have a lot of minorities working on this bridge, and I saw Vince in this pot, and it looked like some people were building a fire under it. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, you good-looking ladies. Anybody want to feel my big nut? You can feel my nut.
Okay, this is Frank Alfaro from Pizza Go-Go, and I'd like to tell you about Worldwide Magazine, and I'd like to tell you about Vince and Morty from Macoro Courts. The last days that they were just standing there watching, doing nothing. And remember that my pizza in St. Louis, Pizza Go, is the best you can find. Just don't look for it, because that's it. Come and get it, and after you eat it, you will agree with me. And remember, the Worldwide Magazine is the best in the world, period.
Well, Marty, good old memories of this place, Coral Courts. It's a damn shame, boy, I tell you. Tearing a place down like this. I mean, all the women we had here. Remember all the nights we spent here, all these women renting out wings of this place around here, the different, wings of this Coral Courts Motel?
Yeah, right. We had about 40 different units of women back here.
Yeah.
We had 40 different women, one in each different room. They go around sampling, and each time a different woman.
Yeah, those were good old days, boy, I tell you. All the mad parties we had up here at night, all the girls, especially the ones we had to kick out because we had no room for them, right?
Yeah, they're just trying to go two in a bed. We can't go two in a bed. That's too many at one time in a bed. But you know what, Vince? There's something I really got to say about you.
What's that?
You know, you lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, I know.
But
I know.
You really want to know the truth?
Let me have it. I heard all the
You're
other
still a fathead.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you know, Marty, like I said before, this is a very historic place around here. And, you know...
Oh, you know what else? I just thought of something else.
What's that?
I know when you go to the bathroom, when you get done using the toilet, you don't wash your hands.
Well, Marty, I don't know if you know that or not, but I mean, it's, kind of personal. I mean, I do kind of...
He washes his hands with toilet paper.
Yeah, well,
Pre-used.
I take care of myself, But anyway, let's get back to these women we had in this Coral Courts Motel. This is a very historic landmark. A lot of people used to pass up. This used to be the old, 66, didn't it?
Yep, the old Route 66. Yeah. The road that lead you through town from New York to Los Angeles.
I kind of miss this place. I really do. I'm going to hate to see it being torn down. When they're going to do, make a historic site out of it. I mean, what are they going to have? A bed or a mattress on a
yeah, they're probably going to extend Rothman up to west from Shrewsbury into Marlboro.
Oh, Marlboro.
Can I have a cigarette, please? Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, anyway, Marty, I tell you what, we really had some good times here with these women here, by the way, Marty, then we used to have some old film footage of a lot of these girls. We got some...
Yeah, back from the 1950s and 60s, man.
Really,
back classic stuff.
In our early days, man, we were real good studs back then, weren't we?
Back here when the movers and shakers and the big people was ringing the beds.
Yeah, all I can remember now, I can't remember now. Yeah, I can remember everything now. It's
Don't you remember it?
Yeah, don't you remember it?
Yeah, I can remember.
Don't you remember?
Well, Marty, this is our reject show. These are the women we had on our show a long time ago when they first started out with our playhouse. If you notice all the clothes they put on to try to impress us. Clothes ain't a big part of a woman. It's the body of a woman, right?
Yeah, the clothes don't turn me on too much. It's the cleavage part. And these are like, well, they're not too bad looking, but they don't do anything. They're like dogs hanging down on the Mississippi River where the fish are flopping up on the bank. The river's kind of out of its bank.
Yeah.
And the casino president down here shut down and all that. Well, these are like the dogs from the dogs that didn't do too much. They got nice bodies and all that, but they didn't know how to do stuff back in the 50s and 60s.
Body motions are real important with these type of women. And if you look at these women in the old days, you ever notice how they, like I said, they try to dress up and impress us and everything? And if you notice, they got tons of clothes on. I mean, by the time we get all turned on, we'll be half asleep. And this is why we threw a lot of them out of our playhouse.
It's like kind of mundane. It's not all that. It's not as good as the all-girl playhouse. We had better girls. We had better class of girls in the Vince and Marty's all-girl playhouse. I would see a little bit more better woman here if they kind of quit playing with their clothes and get on with some real hot flashing.
Yeah, that's right, Marty. That's one thing that does turn me on more than anything else, is a woman who takes her clothes off faster, then she puts them on or tries to take them on. Like this woman here, like she's taking forever to get out of this outfit. Like I say, I'd be asleep by the time she gets done with all this.
Well, honestly, you know what? She's got to be careful the clothes that she's taking off, because those was made from recycled cans.
Yeah, that was substandard days.
Substandard, yeah. See, it was kind of mixed with tin cans and silver spoons, and you got to watch how she takes her garter belt off. So and her silk lacing, so she don't get a run in her hose, because hose back then was like delicate merchandise.
Remember Betty here? She used to always call us to our, she always tried to get our attention when we were sitting there, kind of screening her for this part right here that we were getting ready to use her in one of our, movies we were gonna, make one time with all our girls, and she didn't do a good job. I mean, look at her. She's still having trouble with that darn, what was that, garter belt?
Yeah, she's playing around with a garter belt, man. She's having a heck of a time playing with it.
It's like it was, made in the old days before,
It kind of reminds me of an old dog leash with a couple of straps on her. The old dog leashes. They had one. They had a bunch of these holes in them.
I mean, look how she's trying to get it off. She can't. I mean, how are you gonna get turned on by a woman doing stuff like this with her, playing with herself like?
Well, okay, yeah.
What is this with her, Marty? 2 bras. I mean, it's bad enough. I mean, she was built nice and everything, a little bigger and bustier. Back in the old days, that's what we want for.
Yeah, I want to know what's it take? 2 bras to hold up a set of breasts?
Then she used to work at the Ragsdale Beauty Salon out in Maplewood, man. Oh man, what beautiful women, Madeline, Martha, Yvonne. I just, there's so many names and so many names. Boy, Marty, those were the days. Well, those the girls, the place. Yep. There will be more girls, man. There'll never be a place like Coral Court.
But all those are a memory in the back of our mind on videotape. Those was the days of the real fantastic days of the well-being living.
Well, Marty, let's go.
Yep.
Another place bites the dust.
Yep.
Okay, this is Frank from Pizza Go-Go. I'm hosting the show for Mr. Pete Pugliese. He's not showing up yet, and I'm looking for him. I don't know if he got an accident or something, but I want to talk to you about Ruth, about Deerberg Market that has the food, cat food. It's not worth a penny. It's not good, and they sell it for too much money. And Mrs. Ruth, she's complaining about it, and I tell you, these people, they try to rip you off. Try to come see my place, and I show you the pizza is in this place. It's good, and you never forget it.
Hi, I'm Ruth from the Hoosier Mooners. I shop here at McKenzie Point Deerbergs every week and get my groceries. Last week, they ran a false ad, I have the ad here, on pepperoni dog treats. It says, you get two 5.6-ounce packages for $2.79, twin pack pepperoni dog treats. Buy one, get one free. Okay, so I bought 2 packages. Like it says, twin packs, buy one, get one free. When I get up to the check stand, they charged me for 2 packs. They say, you bought, what that means is, you bought one for $2.79, the other one hooked on it is your free one. I assumed, being it says, buy one, get one free, I would buy a twin pack, get a twin pack free, just like the ad says. But they wouldn't let me have them like that. And they gave me a lot of trouble, and I had to go to the manager, and I got all mad, and I got my money back. And I am very disappointed in Deerbergs. That's all I got to say.
Why don't you go inside and find out what's going on, Ruth?
I think I will. Excuse me. You know, last week you had these, and I bought some of these. Would you explain that to me again, how that went?
It's a double package,
All right.
and it's one price for the double package.
All right, but it says twin pack. You buy one, get one free. So that reads, you buy a twin pack, you get a twin pack free.
Well, you're going to have to talk to somebody besides me. I'm not management.
Oh, see, the manager told me the way you told me, but that's not what the ad said. That's all. That's all I want to know. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Pete, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Watch your show every Friday, huh?
Thank you, thank you.
Deerbergs be on next.
This week? Hello, Bobby. Get out of here. Hey, did you bring the paper?
Frank LaFada talking here from Pizza Go-Go. I would like to talk to Pete. I couldn't find Pete because he's lost somewhere. I am his host tonight. And I like to say that Hillsborough, there is some from KKK, and they don't like people over there, but I hope they'll be all right. But I think they're going to have some problems or something. But I won't be there anyway, and if you want to be there, you just get on the highway, get in the car, and go, because I won't be there.
We're in Jefferson County, Hillsborough, Missouri, the county seat. And we're here for a Ku Klux Klan rally. Unlike rallies that they've had closer to St. Louis, the crowd is much more friendly than they are in the more urban areas. Now, I don't see any black protesters, and I don't see hardly anybody protesting, and we're more or less in a hillbilly area right now, so I guess they have more Ku Klux Klan supporters in this area. So now let's peruse the rally.
There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear.
We're with Jill Farmer, one of the top reporters of Channel 2 News. How you doing, Joe? Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
I don't think I've met you before. So, now I understand you here at the rally. Are you here as a reporter or as a fan?
As a reporter. Your opinions here at the Ku Klux Klan rally? No. Ma'am, would you like to? No. Sir, would you like to be interviewed for Worldwide Magazine about your opinions of the Ku Klux Klan rally here?
Let me ask your opinion first. Who do you represent?
I'm with Worldwide Magazine. We're a cable show in St. Louis.
Okay. Basically, I just feel that this could have effectively been stopped if we'd had any kind of leadership at all in the county courthouse. There's no reason that we should accommodate them by supplying them with electricity and a place on county property to send their message of hate.
What do you think about the Ku Klux Klan rally here?
I think it's very wrong, and it shouldn't happen in America.
Do you think that they have the right to free speech?
Yeah, but not against all different kinds of people. They have their right, but everybody's against it.
So they have their right to their opinion and you have your right to yours?
Yes.
So maybe they do have the right to rally here?
Yeah, but there's a lot of people against it.
We come here today in peace. We come here to speak to white Christian people of Jefferson County. You don't have to be in the Knights of the Ku Klux Klan to basically read the paper, to see that the white man's rights in America today are slowly being taken away. Where children have to go to school through metal detectors. You can't even send your child to get an education in America today without sending him through a metal detector. My name's Michael Coughlin. I'm unit coordinator for the realm of Missouri, and I live right here in Jefferson County. When I first come to Jefferson County, there was no crime. There was nothing but good, white American people.
I went to school out here. I graduated from this high school out here. And I just think it's awful funny how a lot of these people who was my friends in high school wearing their little Confederate flag shirts now and won't speak to me now. This guy over here preaching Christianity and won't even speak to me.
You know who that guy you're standing next to is?
Yes.
That's the Grand Claxton of the Klan.
Did you build it?
Yeah. I built it from scratch. Built it from itty-bitty little pieces to brand new pieces and put them all together. And it was just something in my head that I put together, and it's part of me. You know?
Do you live in Jeff County?
Yeah, I live in High Ridge.
Do you notice any change in the crime patterns here?
Yeah, it's grown.
What do you attribute it to?
Blacks.
How do you think that they can stop it?
It's blacks and a bunch of the younger generation. They're all, you know, even a lot of white people's acting like black people, you know? It's really ignorant. But they here, look at this bag. That their little deal down there, it's called a Harley cost down there. Yeah, I see it. And
Is there a crack cocaine problem in Jeff County?
I don't know about crack, but there's a lot of crank and everything else like that. You know, there's more drugs. I've been straight for 6 years myself. And I've seen most of my friends are dead. They're in prison, stuff like that, you know, so I quit.
You think it's a subsidized housing?
Much more. All the young kids are doing it, you know. All the older people are still doing it. If they don't do it, they're dead, you know.
And this just started recently?
No, it's been going on for years. But it's been getting stronger and stronger lately with the drugs, you know. This crack, I don't think there's much crack as there is crank.
What's crank?
It's a form of speed. Like truck drivers would use it to stay awake all the time. Everybody else around here just learned out what it is and everything. They're all doing it. They stay awake and stay awake and stay awake. They're all nuts. It's mostly coming from the city, from the black people.
City black people are bringing out here? Is that what you said?
Most of the drugs in the United States come from black people. And most of the drugs from out in Jefferson County do come from the city. I used to drive to the city back and forth every day, go get my drugs. And all my connections were black.
So do you get them now here?
I don't get them nowhere. I don't do drugs.
I'd like to say thank you to Richard Body of Cotton Cable for making this rally come through. Without his thanks and his cooperation, the Roma, Missouri would be a lot less members than what they already have.
There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear.
And now I'm going to talk to you about the Belgian cat that I would like to take it to the pussy parlor. Pussycat parlor. Oh boy. Oh, what's pussycat parlor? Beauty parlor. See, that's what I missed. Pussycat beauty parlor, and I would like to fix everything and make it look good. And what about the rest of it? You want anything else me to say here? No? I got two beautiful girls here if you want to come and pick them up.
The pussy parlor.
Bertram, you're right again and again. I can't believe it, how right you are. You're right, Bertram. Every point that Bertram is making, except maybe the third or fourth point, is exactly the truth.
Bertram, it's your big day out. You gotta go get your bath. You haven't had a bath in over a year now.
Oh boy, somebody's gonna raise a king.
Okay, this is Frankie from Pizza Go-Go, and we got the best pizza in St. Louis here. And I like to talk about Country Bob, cousin Bob. He's a hillbilly, and he's a Hoosier. And I hope he won't listen to this because he's going to get real mad at me.
Well,
we got yourself a truck, huh?
Cousin Bob. Cousin Bob, it's nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you too, fat boy. Where you been keeping yourself?
Oh, where have you been, Cousin Bob? Cousin Bob.
We've been all right.
Oh, where have you been, Cousin Bobby?
Anybody seen Cousin Bob? Cousin Bob. Hi, Cousin Bob. Anybody seen Cousin Bob?
No, the other song about the side of the road.
Bob can pick up a can and make a penny every can. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's true. That's a lot of truth.
They
go to about a penny a can, right?
Yeah.
About a penny a can.
You know what Uncle Russ told me? He said that you used to smoke cigarettes out in front of the place, out in front of the shop.
Yeah.
And that he told you not to smoke in front of the shop because people would be driving down the street and they would see you in front of the shop and they wouldn't come into the place because they were frightened. And listen, look at the camera and give Uncle Russ a message.
He's gonna see this tape.
He's gonna see this and tell Uncle Russ a message. You worked for the guy for 33 years, right?
35 years.
35 years. Then you quit, but you didn't tell him. You just didn't show up one day.
I told him. Told him don't look for me. Tell him to replace me.
Dad, give a message to Uncle Russ.
I done give you a message. Tell him to replace me. You like that, huh? Messing with you. Some of my neighbors.
Any chicks around here, Cousin Bob?
Yeah, there's lots of chicks.
This is Cousin Bob 95 update.
Oh, where have you been, Cousin Bob, Cousin Bob?
I've been hiding, that's where I've been.
Oh, where have you been, Cousin Bobby?
Yeah, I got a question to ask you. What do you do in the wintertime when it gets real cold down there and it starts getting snowy?
I'll stay in the house.
You know, Cousin Bob, I've been wanting to tell you this, and I think you should be concerned about this. You know, in this neighborhood you live in, don't get worried. I want you to be concerned, but I think there's a lot of Hoosiers that live around here.
Yeah, I ain't no Hoosiers.
Now, I'm not saying you are, but there's a lot of other people that are Hoosiers.
Yeah, if I was you, I wouldn't say it. You'd all get shot.
I'm my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. It sounds funny, I know, but it really is so. Oh, I'm my own grandpa.
This is Frank from Pizza Go-Go. I like to come and taste my pizza once in a while. And I like to give you a word about the Worldwide magazine. And I'm hosting this show for Pete Pugliese. He's not around, and I'm trying to fill up for him. And I'd like to talk to you about the lesbian party in Tower Grove Park. And those girls eat nothing but fish. And they were very... I tried to ask it for a date. They didn't want to give me one, and I know the reason why. But believe me, those girls are nice, beautiful. And but if you ask them for a date, believe me, you won't get it.
Hi, this is Maria.
And this is Monica.
And we're here in Tower Grove on a beautiful Memorial Day today with the annual Attitudes Bar annual picnic. And Maria, could you tell us a little bit about this picnic?
I understand it's a picnic that goes on every year. Several women, lesbians, bisexuals gather here and celebrate their personality, their individuality, and we're going to go talk to them and see what it's all about.
And here we are with Pat, a newcomer to the Attitudes annual picnic. Hi, Pat.
Hi.
And we would like for you to enlighten St. Louis for us and tell us what's so good about lesbianism.
What's so good about it? Lesbianism. Well, I'm not a lesbian. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. For me, I've been out so long and I've had so much fun here, even in St. Louis and traveling and so forth, that it's never been an issue for me, and I'm self-employed, so that's also wonderful.
Hi, I'm here with Laura. Hi. And Laura's going to tell us why lesbianism is so good.
It tastes really fine. Nice and juicy and wet and hot. And we love it. We love each other. We love how we look. We love how we act. We love how we feel. It's fine, mighty fine. Try it sometime.
I'm here with Cecilia today. Hi, Cecilia.
Hi.
I would like for you to inform us about what's so good about lesbianism.
Oh, it's just being really free as a woman, to be who you are, to do what you want, to love who you want to love. I mean, I don't think you can get more free than that, you know? It's meshing with your own gender really well and getting to know somebody. I love it. I don't want to be anything else.
You know, I'm beginning to wonder. Soft white flesh intermingling on the satin sheets, the softest touch known to man, and there we are together. That's two. Well, back to the show.
Well, people ask me what I think of lesbians. Well, I think, on the whole, they're pretty good.
Can you tell us and enlighten the whole St. Louis area what's so good about lesbianism?
It's a lifestyle. It's quite comfortable for those of us that are. It's better than, well, I don't know.
Who are we talking to?
I'm Belinda Scott.
Belinda, I want to ask, we're doing a little survey here.
Okay.
What do you think about nuns?
Nuns?
Right.
They don't want none, they ain't gonna get none.
No. Do you think there's a lot of lesbianism going on in those convents? I guess there's not that many people in the convents anymore, but do you think I
honestly believe there is, but, you know.
How about like this trip, like this Mother Superior? It's like an S&M thing, you know, Mother Superior?
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
Could you believe
Kind of makes you wonder.
Doesn't that kind of give you a little inkling of what's going on?
Sure.
Mother Superior?
Not only that, but you got all the women living together. You're going to tell me they don't have no sexual attraction? Come on. Hell, even us lesbians have that.
I bet that's true. Look at that. That woman is chewing corn, but if she was in my house, she'd be chewing something else. And I wonder where that corn cob is going to go after she finishes eating it. That's the way things are. Some women like real men, and some people like corn cobs.
What do you think about lesbian couples having children?
I think more power to them. I'm planning on it.
Oh, really?
That's not my girlfriend, though.
Oh, that's not your girlfriend?
My friend.
Oh, just
But my girlfriend and I are planning on having babies.
Oh, really?
Yes, we are.
So, I guess the good question is how? I guess adoption, more or less, right?
No.
Oh, okay. A man?
Yes, a boy I used to go to high school with, and he's agreed to inseminate my girlfriend.
Okay. So it wouldn't make any difference if the man was homosexual or straight or whatever, right?
No, as long as, both of them, I don't care if he's gay or straight, as long as they have AIDS test, and, you know, I don't care if
Come on over here. Well, let me ask you this question. Now, what do you think about interracial lesbian couples raising children?
I think that's fine. I mean, if you love each other and children are involved, as long as two people can stay together and love each other, there's nothing wrong with it.
Ladies,
Hey, what is?
can I ask you ladies a question?
Sure thing, what's up?
So what's this all about?
This is about revenge on Mo.
Oh, wow.
Mo got me with a squirt gun, we're getting Mo.
Well, while you're pantsing her,
How many was?
so what did Mo do? Why did she do this to you? She love you?
My girlfriend paid her to squirt me with a squirt gun. Now I'm getting my revenge.
How about at work? Are you a victim of sexual harassment at work much?
No, I'm usually the one that instigates it.
Who you harassing?
I don't ever tell anybody, but I like to watch all the secretaries go up the steps in front of me in their tight skirts and their pumps.
So do I.
Oh, and they are just so cute. And you know, these women, they have no idea I'm looking at their ass, and I am having the best time.
There's a girl behind me. She's getting her ass rubbed, and she's laying on the blanket. I think this is an intimate moment. I think they ought to take it home, get a room. I can't understand why they would do something like that out in the open, but then again, maybe here, this is the place for it. I wouldn't know.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, my friend Pete over here, he's being really obnoxious. He wants to ask a bunch of filthy questions. Would you mind? You know Pete?
Nope.
Okay. It sounds like you know him. You got anything to say? No, Say whatever you want about him. His show sucks. No, what thank else? you. Tell me more. Tell me more. You want to call him any
he
names?
sucks too, because he's degrading to women, and I don't like him.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate your comment.
Wait. Why would somebody think that?
She doesn't like you.
Why would somebody think that? Hey, let me ask you something. What would you rather have? I can tell you pet lovers. Do you like pups or pussies better?
There's no comparison. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No comparison.
Would you like pups or pussies? Pups or pussies?
Well, we have 2 pussies and 1 pup, so if that tells you anything, there you have it.
And here we have that wild Sodom and Gomorrah lesbian love. It's wild. It's uncontrolled. It's wanton. Nothing could stop it.
How come I can't give them a home?
It's amazing how they're breaking up now, just for some air. But they'll be back at it. I bet you they'll be back at it. You know, it's a beautiful day in St. Louis, and we're at my favorite park, Tower Grove Park, and we're at this wonderful lesbian picnic. And you know what this whole thing is about, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Love.
That's right. It's about being yourself. Being yourself. But in your case, Vince, why don't you try to be somebody else?
You're cute. Oh, well, thank you, Joanna. Is there anything else that you would like to say while you have your hand on my ass?
No, it's on your back.
Oh, okay.
You're wearing a very short skirt.
Yes.
My best friend in college. I'm there a week in college.
Yes.
I was always against homosexuality, whatever.
Okay.
My roommate, my best friend, whatever. We're studying.
Yes.
Takes her shirt off, turns the lights off, lays down next to me and goes, "So what are you gonna do?" I'm like, whatever. It worked.
You know, there's a lot of lesbians here.
Oh, no kidding.
But if they spent the night with me, they wouldn't be lesbians long.
Hey, how you doing?
I gotta ask you a question. Now, what do you think about those women in prison movies? You know, those women in prison?
I collect their videos.
What do you think about? Do you think there's a lot of lesbianism going on in women's prisons?
Yes, unfortunately, I have not committed any crimes, but I would love to.
Would you like to commit a crime, be locked up, so you can be with a whole... You know, you ever notice in the movies on television, the women in prison movies, that all the girls in prison are exceptionally beautiful?
Yes, did you see the one with Wendy Williams in leather? I don't know.
No, I'd like to see that, though.
I love that one. I don't know the name of it, but I do have Vendetta, which is a cheap prison movie where they, you know, fight, you know.
Well, I love the fact of beautiful girls locked up in chains.
Me too.
Yeah.
There's also one called Women in Chains that I haven't seen yet.
Oh, really?
Oh, speaking of which, I'm not affiliated with this at all, but I get all my cool videos on Grand at
Whiz-Bam.
Whiz-Bam.
Whiz-Bam Video.
Yes.
Of course.
They have all the cool movies.
That's right. It's a great place, great guy.
Am I getting paid for this?
Okay. So you're collecting women and you're collecting...
I'm collecting women in prison, and I'm collecting the videos, too.
Are you into women's bondage or anything, S&M stuff?
Yeah, but my wife won't let me.
What do you mean?
Oh, where'd my wife go? Oh, my wife won't let me, so it's all in my fantasy because I'm a Pisces. But she does have handcuffs.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
If you spent the night with me, I doubt if you'd be a lesbian any longer.
Excuse me, I have to go. It must be something I ate. I'm very sorry.
Okay, you know, this is Memorial Day, a very, very, very historic day in the country. And I imagine throughout the history there was probably some very heroic lesbians that helped turn the tide to the United States. Can you name some?
Is Joan of Arc appropriate? Or she's an American? No, Joan of Arc is awesome.
There must have been some valiant lesbian women fighting.
Bonnie.
Okay, we're going to send this tape to Janice Reno. Janice Reno.
Who's that?
America's #1 lesbian, Janet Reno.
Do you know who that is?
Janet Reno, America's #1 lesbian.
No clue.
Now, would you like to give a message to Janet Reno, America's #1 lesbian?
Don't know who it is.
She's the Attorney General.
Oh, hey, I know who that is. You know that. Nah, you go, girl.
She is America's #1 #1 lesbian, Janet Reno. And that was our visit to the beautiful lesbian picnic that took place this summer in Tower Grove Park. We were going to play some hotline calls right now, but unfortunately we're running low on time. We have to hurry up and do a lot of things before the end of the show. So here's the number, and call us up. We'll put you on the air, maybe, if you're interesting, possibly. Worldwide Magazine Viewers Hotline. Now, let me tell you a few things real briefly, and then we'll continue with the main body of our show. Now, this past summer, really the best show on network television, TV Nation, was visiting St. Louis, and we tried to meet Checkers, the Crackers, the corporate chicken, and here's a picture of me trying to meet him. And that was on national television, so you can say, well, our show is, let's say, not very successful as far as making money. We were on national television. Now here is another time we were on national television. We were actually, believe it or not, paid money for this. This is our visit to a show called Later, which is on after the Conan O'Brien show on NBC. This was seen all across the country. A little peek at Worldwide Magazine.
Finally tonight, Worldwide Magazine, a cable access show. Oh, God, you are going to love this. Oh, St. Louis. Anybody from St. Louis? Okay. You're still going to love this. The show features local personalities like singer Pat Davis. Here's a clip of Pat in action from her appearance at the prestigious Pine Room.
Don't the moon look lonesome shining through that tree? Don't that moon look lonesome shining through the tree? Don't your arms feel lonesome when your baby backs off to leave?
Tonight's drink special, the Metamucil Gimlet. Hey, she's still better than the Rolling Stones. Come on. You know that. The problem with going to the Pine Room is you're always mobbed by those ticket scalpers out in front there. We got a good show for you. You love her. You know her. She's...
Hello, everybody. I'm Vince, and this is Vanessa. We have a rare treat today. We're down here by the riverfront today. In fact, we're going to be on the river. We're going to go on a barge. Vanessa, what do you think about that?
I know. I've never been on a barge. I want to go.
And they're gonna let us tape down here today. And they knew Vanessa was coming down here, so you know you're a big star, Vanessa. Okay, well here we go. We're gonna go on this barge, and we're gonna watch Vanessa sing. Okay, Vanessa, take one. Okay, now here we are down at the river. Vanessa, I know you're going to sing a new song. We're down here on the barge. These men have been real nice, and they're going to let you sing a song. What is this song from?
It's from 30 years ago. It's from The Sound of Music.
Oh, what's the name of the song?
Edelweiss.
Edelweiss. Okay, now Vanessa.
It's so beautiful, and I'm very patriotic, so I'm singing it for my own country, America. I love you, America.
Okay, Vanessa, let's go. Let's sing your song. Vanessa, are you ready to go?
I'm ready. Can you hear the guitar?
Yeah.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss.
Oh.
Every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to see me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me.
was beautiful. Oh, that's not it? Oh, okay. Vanessa, take two.
Blossom of snow, may you bloom and
Oh, I'm sorry.
blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, bless America forever.
Oh, that's beautiful. It just brings tears to my eyes, Vanessa. I don't know if that's the wind or the song.
Boy, it's the wind.
Yeah. Okay, Vanessa, now you got anything to say to your viewers out there? Because I know you've been wanting to tell them something.
Okay, very seriously now, I was asking, I'm Vanessa, and I play the guitar, and if you'll write to me, if you have any questions, guess what? I'll read them on the TV, and I'll answer them on TV. And so, if you'll write, and I write back all of my letters personally, so just write, send your return address, and I'll write back as soon as you do, but you have to hurry.
I just want to interrupt here. I want to say something seriously. Vanessa was just talking to us before we started taping that she's looking for a husband, and she can't find anybody.
No, I'm not. I'm not looking for a husband. I'm not looking for a husband.
She's looking for a special man, and that none of the people here seem to be. Vince doesn't seem to attract her, and Marty and Dump Truck Dave Perry. None of those people seem to attract her, and she's looking for a guy, an English guy, someone with an English accent that's Christian, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't drink or smoke.
No.
Doesn't use hard drugs.
Or from Australia.
They could use soft drugs, can't they?
No. British or Australian. And if you write, you have to put British on there because I can't tell, because you speak English too, right?
Oh, do you care, British or Australia? What would you rather have, Britain or Australia?
British.
How about if somebody real good from Australia wrote you?
That's fine.
Okay, so if you're Australian or British and you are looking for a mate, why don't you write Vanessa a letter here at our post office box? We're going to put it on the screen right now.
Hey, mate.
I'm sailing on the Robert E. Lee. Oh, boys, it's gonna be a big jubilee. Hear those paddles going round. Oh, what music while I'm homeward bound. Down on the levee, all my troubles will end. I'll be in heaven when we're making that bend. Hurry, hurry, I'm chatting with thee. Sailing on the Robert E. Lee.
right now. Unfortunately, we're going to have to fade out and break away from this long concert here by Frank Raffetta of Pizza Go-Go. So I want to thank everybody for watching the show tonight. Thanks for all the people that were silly enough to be on our show tonight, and all you people out there that were silly enough to watch it. We're going to fade out now. Thank you very much. Goodbye.